Okay, so you want us to lock down the sheriff's office? Go ahead and call them back. You're gonna stay out here, sir. Stay out here. For what? Because
Under sheriff,
you can go through the court system. We are. We're gonna lock down this building until he gives me those spoons. Really? Yes, that's what the DA's office is. Really? Yeah.
You're not going to stop me from leaving if I want to leave. Am I under arrest?
if we have to.
Am I under arrest?
Not now.
Get away from
Not now. Go back inside. We're gonna lock down the office. Please go back in the office.
This is Espanola, New Mexico Police Department trying to serve warrants on the local sheriff.
Public building, locked.
After Espanola police charged a city councilor with conspiracy, they've now issued a search warrant for his phone. And as News 13's Jeannie Nguyen found out, he's not the only public official police are keeping a close eye on. She's here to explain. Jeannie.
Jackie, last week, Espanola police also issued the Rio Arriba sheriff a search warrant for his cell phone. Police claim the sheriff continues to interfere with their investigation involving the city councilor.
Police wanted his phones because they say they may have evidence of him interfering with cases involving Espanola City Councilor John Ramon Vigil, who was just charged with conspiracy, and career criminal Philip Chacon.
Why a sheriff would come in and obstruct a scene for just a citizen, we don't know why.
Interim Police Chief Roger Jimenez says Lujan interfered with their investigation when Chacon barricaded himself in a house back in March. And when officers went to serve City Councilor Vigil with a search warrant for his phone last week, Lujan again showed up to the scene.
This is the second time that the sheriff comes into one of our scenes that we're actively investigating.
That was enough evidence for police to ask a judge to issue the search warrants.
In my experience with police and government, there is no good guys. I don't know what the allegations specifically are on each side, but what I'm seeing here is a gang turf war. But even while the gangs battle it out, there's still blue privilege. First off, they've arrived here at the Sheriff's Department, a public building, during business hours that should be unlocked, but it's not. The police failed to use a SWAT team and immediately breached the building, throwing flashbangs and running in with rifles pointed at everybody's face, like they would normally do. They instead go to knock on windows around the building, giving the suspect plenty of time to destroy any evidence that they were seeking.
Hey, Under Sheriff, how are you?
Good, yeah.
Good. Is James here? The sheriff? We just need to speak with him.
Hold on.
What's up, guys?
Hello, sir.
Hey, sure.
Come in here.
You want to do it in there? Or you want
Do what?
In here, what?
We just have a couple of search warrants for your
For
cell
what?
phones. For your cell phones. So, one on your personal cell phone, and then one on your work cell phone. So those are your copies. Do you want them?
Hold on to that. This was filed today.
Yes, sir.
You have your phone?
Yep.
Call Nate. Casados is not. Is this for which case? What case is this?
So that is in reference to stemming from the original charges.
Which one? The misdemeanor?
So that one.
You got a search warrant on a misdemeanor.
So DA approved it out of, I think out of, is it Socorro?
Somewhere, yeah. Clovis, somewhere.
Clovis, and then Pat Casado signed off on it.
Well, he has my personal phone and my work phone.
Okay.
Okay, so it's going to stay there until I get it cleared to my attorney first.
So cops walk in with warrants for a suspect's phones. And the suspect says, "No, you're not going to get them until I contact my attorney?" Could you imagine if cops were serving a warrant on you and you told them, "Hold up, I'm not ready yet"?
case number on here for the original.
Right there.
That's a PD case number. It doesn't have a magistrate or a district case. This is in district court too, and this is a magistrate warrant. Okay? This case is already in district court.
This is a magistrate warrant.
You understand that this case,
Well,
this case is in district court, right? Did you get a district court judge to approve it?
District court judges don't do search warrants anymore. They just don't. They put them all down to magistrate.
Did you know that? I didn't know that.
They just don't do them.
Okay. What is it exactly are you looking for?
So it stipulates in there.
Let me send this to Nate.
So now the suspect has walked away, leaving 2 armed guards. Again, imagine if you or I did this while being served a warrant.
I did 2 minutes.
So this next verbal exchange is gold. These gang members are about to point out to each other something that folks like me point out to them all the time. That their show of force is a little excessive. It appears that when the police arrived and realized how many sheriff's deputies were present in the building, they called for backup. And now there's more units outside. Both gangs are trying to flex their muscles, and they're about to call each other out on it.
Hello.
Wow. You have 3 units out there? For what?
So, yeah.
You have all your units here, so
I have all my units here.
that's what we were told.
Who do you see here? The undersheriff, myself, the transport deputy, Leon doing reports. And so
Okay.
what are you
Sounds good.
saying I'm going to do something?
Well, we don't know.
You don't know. Really, Ernest?
I don't,
Really?
fortunately.
Sure.
Wow. Okay, well then
Right.
you can stand outside of my office. I'm going in here. That's really, really, really bad, Ernest.
Sure. So,
So the district attorney is calling the lawyer. I'm assuming that. So.
Leave it. Let them do what they're gonna do, okay?
As you can see, these guys are just order followers. They are dimwits. They will do what they are told. All it would take is for one of these guys' masters to give the order, and you've got a bloodbath. Now the undersheriff walks away with the cell phones.
RE2. RE2. RE2.
Rather than getting the phones by force himself, he asks a deputy to get them.
Can you go and grab those cell phones? Just keep them here.
They could go. Those 2 dudes can go.
Phones are in safekeeping. He doesn't want
You can't see it.
Now the phones are out of sight, and anything and everything could be being cleaned off of them.
You have a question?
Yeah, we just wanted to have the phones up here.
I'll have to go call my attorney from my office since he has my phones.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we just wanted them.
I'll borrow your phone then, since you have yours. Is this yours or mine?
That's right.
Okay.
Okay.
Is that his number? I don't know. It just says Nate. No, busy.
Whatever evidence was in those phones is now disappearing as the sheriff and the undersheriff stall.
I think he's on with the federal magistrate. Not sure.
Zach stated that the district attorney was calling your attorney.
Oh, the DA's calling my attorney? Oh, Reed?
I'm not sure, that's just what I was advised.
Jane. Hey, I've been trying to get a hold of Nate, and I thought maybe he was on the phone with you, because he's not answering me. They're here. Okay. Well, I'm gonna wait for Nate and see what he says. Yeah, I'm gonna talk with Nate. Yeah, I am. I understand. Okay. Okay. I'll get a hold of Nate now. Thank you. Well, there's one opinion, said it's an unlawful warrant.
All we know is that there's a judge signatures on.
Oh, I know.
That's the one right there.
The hypocrisy here is insane. So now the sheriff is calling around getting people's opinions about whether this warrant is lawful or not. Could you imagine if this sheriff or his deputies came to serve a warrant on you or me, and we told him, hold up, let me call some buddies and see if we think we like it or not? You think he'd stand around and wait till we're ready?
RA1 or the 21 is new. And for Northern Cat, myself and Ida 22 are on standby waiting for RA1 to contact his lawyer.
Morning. Morning.
He's trying to make contact with...
Morning, Undersheriff. Is he gonna comply or no, Undersheriff?
Waiting for his attorney to give him the place.
Okay.
We're gonna be trying to call him, but he's busy.
So he has the warrants, they're signed, they're legal, it's a court order. I know you guys are just doing your job, but I don't want you guys in the middle of this. All we need are the phones, that's it.
Well, once he gets his advice from his attorney, we'll do that. I got him. I don't know.
You have your phone, his phones?
Yes.
Okay. Can I see him at least so I could give you that professional courtesy? Okay. So I don't understand with a legal order why he's fighting. If you have them, that's all we want.
He's got the right to talk to his attorney, right?
Yeah, but he has the court orders. So, our attorney called his attorney. So she told him exactly what.
Well, maybe that's why he's not answering, because he's on the phone, because I've been trying to call him.
Okay.
So,
I also tried to call Tomas Campos. I don't want to take it there. I didn't want to go this far. Just want the phones that say it would be out of your hair.
I don't know. I think it could have you guys leave. I mean, you're making more of a show than anything you could. Nothing's gonna happen.
Well, I'm not the one making the show. I had only sent these guys in here. I just, again, we want the phone.
That's fine. You're probably gonna get the phone, but wait until he gets.
Well, as you know, Undersheriff, it's not probably. There's a court order. I don't want to. I really don't. I don't want to have to put anybody in cuffs. I don't. But if that's what I have to do, then I will do it. I don't want to do that.
And you're saying who?
Him.
Oh.
Because he's the one not complying with the court order. If you have the phones, then we don't need to be having this conversation. And that's just me. I don't want to do anything else. I just want the phones, and we're out of here. That's it. We're trying to do. I tried to call you this morning and meet up, but because of time sensitivity, I was trying to give you guys the professional courtesy.
You know what, Chief, I'm not surprised you guys are doing this.
Right.
You gotta do what you gotta do.
Right.
And that's on your shoulders.
Get to, go ahead and let them Mark know that, just keep one.
We don't work that way, Chief. If you guys wanna come, that's fine. You don't have to say so.
Well,
I don't know why they're here.
yeah,
You know me the better than that.
right. I tried calling you under sheriff. I tried calling it, and it went straight to voicemail.
I'm not gonna get involved with that.
Right. And that's what I'm saying, I tried to be, you know, as low key as possible. I tried calling Tomas Campos and,
You have all marked patrol units that are here. RSO. They're allowed to go back to command one. Just keep one.
I talked to him. I got you on the phone. I have the copy of the search warrant.
somebody has it.
I gave them copies.
Where are they?
What's that? The warrants?
You asked for them, or did you?
No, he gave them to me.
Okay.
Search me. You have a search warrant for my person?
Are you gonna comply, yes or no? That's all I want. I want the phones. That's it.
I told you. You have your search warrant says to search me for personal phones?
He has the phones. He already told me he has the phones.
Okay. That's not what the search warrant says, does it?
Okay, so you want us to lock down the sheriff's office? Go ahead and call them back. You're gonna stay out here, sir. Stay out here. Stay out here. Because, no,
Roger.
under sheriff,
You can go through the court system.
we are. We're gonna lock down this building until he gives me those phones.
Really?
Yes, that's what the DA's office advised.
Really?
Yeah.
Where's that on paper?
You can call her, Andrea Reed. You want her number?
She can call.
He's going out.
You're not going to stop me from leaving if I want to leave. Am I under arrest?
If we have to.
Am I under arrest?
Not
Then
now.
Get away from me.
Not now. Go back inside. We're gonna lock down the office. Please go back in the office. Seriously.
Don't touch. Back up.
You can go in the office, but
Back up. Don't touch. Don't reach. Back up.
Go inside. Because you're not certified, so
Back up.
so we have to have somebody here.
I just want to be advised from the standing by here at RASO, RA1 on the order.
So don't let anybody leave that back door. He's got 3, maybe 4 deputies. The undersheriff, Billy, and the sheriff are all in there. He's refusing to comply.
You'll be standing by RA1 not complying. Your radio is 10-1. Yeah, affirmative.
So-
All units here going to stand by.
So he's not complying. He doesn't want to give up the phones. He gave the phones to the undersheriff and said, search me, knowing that he gave the phones to the undersheriff. They're not voluntarily giving them up, so we're going to lock down the building.
give a live legal.
35 here.
Yeah, you're right. You're touching stuff off there. I'm not stacking anything. It's the DA's office.
You have my phone?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good.
Good, how are you?
This will all be done.
Nothing yet. We're waiting for the Supreme Court to come back.
So are you refusing? Is that what you're saying?
Refusing
Sheriff?
what?
You're refusing lawful order?
From who?
Still in the back.
From the judge.
What judge?
Judge Gonzalez.
On what case is that on?
On my case. You have the search warrant.
On your case?
Yeah, you have the search warrant. You have
Search
the
warrant, the case
You
is going to
continue-
district court, right?
You continue
It's a district court judge
resist and
has this
obstruct.
case,
You're
right?
showing a pattern of behavior, Sharon.
Really?
Yes.
It's a pattern of
Already
harassment from
twice.
you is what it
Already
is.
twice.
Retaliation and
Twice.
harassment is what it is.
Twice. That's okay. You have your opportunity in court. I'm here asking.
So will you on a misdemeanor.
Okay, for now. For now.
I've
For
done
now.
nothing. Are you
Then
accusing
why
me of
not-
something else?
Then why not give me the phones?
I told you, I'm seeking legal counsel first. I have that right. Do I not have a right to seek
You have the
legal
legal
counsel?
order. You have
I
a
do.
legal order.
And it doesn't say how long I have to give it to you, does it?
It says now.
Does
Yes,
it?
yes.
Show me.
It's a court order. You have the copies.
It says now.
Yeah, well, when do you, okay, so you get a search warrant, you just do it whenever you want? Has today's date on it.
Serve a search warrant if I want.
So I'm serving it.
It's making this way more difficult than it needs to be.
Now you have the news over here too?
I did 210.
Call the news?
Yeah, I didn't call him.
I call the news.
10-4, be
Again,
advised,
I've been trying to
warrant.
do this as much as
The time that
possible.
advised you, stand by here at area
You
2.
could have called me, Roger.
I did call you, Under Sheriff, you didn't answer.
You could have called me this morning.
And tell you what, obviously I can't trust you, you're holding on to evidence. What do you want me to say? What do you want me to say, Under Sheriff?
Nothing.
Okay,
Don't say nothing.
okay, exactly.
That's fine. They got the news here too, so.
Not news. She's not news, she's a blogger.
Sheriff, it would just be so much easier if you just give us these phones and
I
let
don't
us
have the
go.
phones, do I?
Well, no, but I saw you give them to your undersheriff, who has them in his pocket. So just the knowledge of that.
Give them the phones. This is all harassment and retaliation because I told the city council that you shouldn't be the chief. That's what it is.
You think whatever you want.
I don't think, I know.
Okay.
That's exactly what it is.
You
Go
think
ahead and give it to
whatever
him.
you
These phones are not to be gone through until you have a warrant for the content. You only have a warrant for the phones,
You're
not the
absolutely right.
content.
You're absolutely right.
And good luck, and you better not come through a magistrate, you better go through a district court judge.
Thank you, Under Sheriff.
Go.
Thank you. Have a good day, sir.